Yeah, and just really proud of our team. Um, you know, I felt all along we had a really good football team, and man, I was proud of our fans. That was probably the best atmosphere I think maybe I've ever been associated with. So I want to thank them for man, they were awesome. That was an electrifying atmosphere. Just really proud of our staff and our players and how hard we worked and prepared, and proud to be a Sun Devil, man. Proud that was a big accomplishment. Not beat a top 5 team, but also too not being, want to come across the wrong way, but we were not surprised. We felt like that. Yeah, we knew we had a good football team, and just working to put things together. And I'm telling you, hats off to Washington. That's probably the best defensive football team that I've probably played against since I've been here. Maybe the 13 Stanford defense, and that defense is probably the 2 best defenses we played against. So, man, just really proud. Just really proud of our players, proud of our staff, and that was a monumental win tonight. And man, can't say enough good things about our players. They did a great job. Well, I've said this quite a bit. What's really important in a program is continuity and consistency. And I'm going to tell you, it's been one of the most difficult things I've done in my coaching career to have 3 different coordinators in 3 different years on both sides of the ball. And this is the best staff I've ever worked on right now. I mean, but it's us adapting to our players. These guys were recruited to attack. They were recruited to move up front. They were recruited to do those things. I think you've seen character, smart, discipline, tough tonight. Man, that's one thing I'm really proud of. I got seen Dr. Crow before the game, and he didn't usually walk down the field, and he walked down the field. And I said, "Hey, I'm gonna bring you the winning game ball when we're done." And I just told him that. Ask him. I told him that. He said, "Okay." So after the game, I handed him the game ball and said, "There you go." so I was pretty, and I was confident that we could do that. I mean, that was one heck of a game, but I think a lot of it is just our guys, and we're getting better, but we're still not. We're still adapting. We're still evolving. It's kind of funny. I wish you could broadcast on the loudspeaker, the headset. It's pretty comical. We're on that last set, and they said, "We're going to punt, right?" Nope, we ain't punting. They said, "We need to pin them." No, we're not doing it. We're going for it. So I told them, I said, we really worked on that. That's one of the things we've had to spend a lot of time on. And because I think it's so important we learn the personality of our team and our guys. And I think we're 3 for 3 on 4th downs tonight. And we had a lot more stuff that we game planned that we really didn't use. But the one thing that we're doing now, I think that, and I thought Phil and the defensive staff did a tremendous job of, we wanted to come in and get back to how we used to stem and show like we're coming, bring 3, bring 4, mix it up. And then we pressed them. We did some things that's what our guys were recruited to do. And so I thought it was a great job by everybody from that standpoint. But I still think we got a lot of improvement. We're not even close to being where we can be. But I'll tell you this, man. We had 100% ball security. We didn't turn the ball over. We kept the ball away from number 8, and man, there was one time I was like, "Woof!" I mean, one time we kicked a line drive right to him, and I think he was shocked too. So that's why he didn't get a big return. But I thought our special teams played really well. I told those guys, I said, you know how it is whenever after Friday night you did these upsets and stuff, and I said, "Hey man, they ain't got nothing to do with us. They ain't got anything to do with us." The bottom line, when I watched those games, I watched guys that just wanted it more than the other team. That's what's great about this game. This game, it don't matter what the line is. It don't matter what the speculation is. It don't matter about anything. But I'm going to tell you this, what wins consistently is a program that has values. man. And our guys are tough, and they battled, and and it was a team effort. I mean, incredible. I mean, we held them, I don't know, 230 yards. They probably hadn't. That's probably. I mean, yeah, I don't think many people thought we could do that. But you just keep your head down and you keep working. And man, it was a great win for our program, and really proud of our kids. Well, the reason why I keep saying it's a team effort is that we played 20 snaps in the first half. And the reason why we played 20 snaps in the first half is because we kept the ball on offense. We ran 42 plays on offense. And, and I said at halftime, I said, that's the key. If we can do it again another half, we can defend them for 40 plays. We wound up playing 61 plays because we didn't quite accomplish that. But, I mean, just like getting down there and, what was it, 2 or 3 times, I can't remember now, that we held them to field goals and then they miss it. And, that was those were huge stops to get to 4th down. So that was really big. And, I thought that you look at, man, we played Browning's a really, really good quarterback. And we affected him tonight. And I thought that was, our guys did a great job. That was our guys are smart, man. They executed the plan. They stayed disciplined throughout the whole night, and it was a thing of beauty. So it was definitely a team effort. But the defense was, that's the best performance. Since I've been here, that's the best defensive performance as far as how we pulled that off and how we did it, and just the execution that it took, and that was phenomenal. Well, I'm going to tell you, I think Coach Napier is doing a great job. One of the things that all of our staff, it's really because it's different, and they'll tell you, if they were honest, they would tell you that, I think that's one of the things that I told both of them. I told all 5 of the guys when they came in here, I said, look, you need to understand now, our players were recruited here to run a certain system. It's foolish. I don't have time to start over. So us adapting to them is what's really, really, really critical. And so, Billy's done an incredible job of adapting and listening, and we listen to our players. They called that last play. They have a better feeling sometimes what's going on out there. So, but no, their defense was, up the middle. That's as solid as you can get up the middle. Those guys, there's 2 first-round draft picks at defensive tackle now. They were. But I tell you, our guys got after them, and we were moving the ball. We did some nice things, and man, we missed one play though. Ooh, we had this deal. We had I don't know if y'all seen the play. We'd run what we call Patriot, where we bring Nikhil in on that 4th down. We throw it to him, right? That's a New England Patriot play. And so we had come back. We waited for I think it was 3rd and 2. And this time we were going to catch it and then pitch it and Kalen was wide open. And you just, I hate learning stupid things like this, but we were executing that perfect in practice. And then on Thursday, I said, hey, Nikhil, I want you to catch it and kind of duck and then pitch it. If he'd have just caught it and pitched it, it'd have been a touchdown. So a little bit overcoaching there, but I wish we had that one back. But our guys were great. Our guys were great tonight, man. I was proud. I was proud of our guys. Love each other, man. They really do. We got a great brotherhood, and it wasn't like, you can tell by probably when they come in here, nobody cares. It didn't matter to me. What was the score? 13-7 or something? I could care less. I care if it was 60-59. I like win. That was pretty awesome. I love seeing those students, man. That was awesome. That was pretty neat. And then, like I said, our fans were incredible. Nell did a great job. I thought moving JoJo back to end and Tayshawn back to 3 technique was very, very, very instrumental in what we were able to accomplish tonight, because, and then JJ and AJ, we rotated them and kept a fresh. And then also, if you notice, we we got into our rabbits, you know, what we have done in the past. We'll bring our pass rushers in and put JoJo and Tayshawn inside. So I think that was a big deal for us to do that, because I mean, you know, Tayshawn's a 4-year starter at 3 technique. So and we're still trying to compensate for, you know, losing Karan. So I think that was a big. You know, JoJo was very active, and he's you know, pretty tough to handle at that end.
Can you just expand on the atmosphere after the game, rushing through,
Yeah, it was awesome. That's what you. Yeah, a few times, but man, that was the best atmosphere tonight that since I've been here that we've had, and that was it was 1996 last time I think we beat a top 5 team, and it wasn't no fluke either. You know, we whipped them. We outplayed them.
I know you said the score doesn't matter, but you go from 17 straight quarters giving up points to pitching 3 donuts in a row. That's got to give the team some pride and show that, you know, they're buying into what's going on.
Yeah, I mean that helps. I mean, it helps build your confidence. I mean, it's just man, there's just you know, there's just a fine line there. You know, I mean, so much of it is your mindset. We talk a lot about their mindset and their mentality. You know, there's so much. I really believe that self-prophecy. I tell my players, man, that's one of the, don't read that. Don't read that stuff, man. You know, they're writing it. They're writing it's the reality, but don't read it. Don't. I mean, crap, man. I mean, believe in yourself and believe that you're good. I mean, because you know, I mean, it's what it's your guys' job. You write what you see, and you know, I think that we had not played with that kind of confidence, you know, and that's one of the reasons why I told our team, you know, like we had taken the ball for like our mentality was we're going to take the ball and get ahead. That was our mentality for like the last 3 games. And I said, no, man, my first 3 years here, no one even talked about it. Everybody knew that we were going to defer because we want to be on defense first. And whether you have one or you don't, you ain't winning the championship if you don't have a defense. So that's I think, and I think it's like what I tell you. This is just one game. You got to build upon this. We got to go get better next. It don't get any easier. We go to Utah next week. Then you go. I think to SC and whatever. It don't get any easier. I mean, every week it's difficult. And at the end of the day, you better be playing championship defense, and you want to get to November with a chance to strike and be playing December 1st. So to do that, you have to have a defense. And so I think we gained a lot of confidence tonight. And but it's just one night, it's one game, but it was a hell of a game.
You're a defensive-minded coach, obviously, and the defense has struggled for a while. Just how satisfying is it to finally?
Well, a while is a couple years. We used to be pretty good. You forgot about that. But we were pretty good tonight. But no, I'm a defensive guy. But I'll be real honest with you. I mean that's been the challenge. Is that you know, I mean that's probably the biggest mistake I've made since I've been here. Is I lost my focus. You know, I was involved in too many other things, and you gotta be laser focused. If you noticed tonight, I was pretty involved in just about everything. You know. There's not that much difference between being able to. It's hard. It's the hardest thing to do in this league. I don't know about any other leagues. I just know in this league, it is really, really hard to play defense, and you got to be really, really disciplined. So, and I think Phil's done a great job. It's been great to have someone that I have that kind of relationship with, and that has been, you know, has got the experience that he has, and you know, we're putting all of our heads together and trying to figure it out. So. But yeah, it's been hard to swallow that, you know. So tonight was pretty gratifying. That's old school defense tonight.
Thanks, Coach.
All right, thanks guys.